Good morning, traders. Wow, what a movement on the Nasdaq this week. NQ100 just flying up and down. Let's take a look at the charts because it was just quite impressive how our software managed to show some great spots here. We had the beginning of the week still that downtrend continuation. Last week we managed to capture those shorts and ride these movements to the downside to gain the 6% target on the funding account in 3 days. Okay, that was a bit lucky, but there was, because of the big movements, we were able to capture those huge zones. Beginning of this week, we saw a reversal. Those are a little bit trickier to trade, but you can see here the second reversal option for more aggressive traders, and the software indicating here a breakout from ET5 to ET7. You see how exactly it went there. And framework 3 would have captured that trade right there. Framework 2 actually. Then we saw price making a retracement back down again, and continuing with the downtrend, because this was still a retracement within a downtrend, and we see a lower low. Okay, so in that case, one more lower low within that downtrend. I actually traded part of this pullback here in continuation, and you can see that our software indicating the cross below the 144 MA, red candles confirming the momentum, and price accelerating below the ET5 down to ET7 and all the way down to ET8. You can see how those zones indicate not only targets but also the market phase when price can get impulsive and make larger movements. Then we get during the night yesterday, we get a pretty good momentum followed by consolidation box. Okay, so the consolidation box breaks to the upside and not to the downside. You can see the bottoms are respected, the tops are respected, but we got a break, pullback continuation. So our framework 3 confirms the upside continuation, and there are some trade entry potentials from my point of view with this confirmation here and here. Okay, that's what the framework 3 is looking for at least. And in this case, it made sense because the context is there. We have a break above ET level 7. We have a break above the box. And we get a massive push up. Of course, the news probably helped push this trade up further than I would expect because it went all the way above ET level 9. It doesn't happen too often. So certainly a bit more exaggerated move than we're used to. But it helped the trade. It went all the way up from ET level 5 to 7 to 8 to 9 and beyond 9, and even a further push this morning. Now we're getting a retracement because it has extended so far. So you can see here another framework 4 setup for another 150 points. But of course, the framework 3 setup here was the best kind of environment for a huge move up. We're talking about a move all the way from about 250 all the way up to 725 for almost 500 points, and actually went all the way for a 750 point move, although that's a little bit unusual. Okay, so I think fantastic examples of how the ET zone indicator shows the space for price to move up here in this case, or down in this example. So we had great up and down movements. And I think that the software and structure also show interesting moments where potential trades could be taken to ride those waves, to ride those bigger spaces to levels, ET level 7, 8, and 9. So I think we had some great examples here on the software. I, of course, took some trades this week as well. Did pretty well with those, with both the shorts and the longs. Now I'm taking a little bit of a different trade. I actually decided to take what I not always do, a bit of a reversal trade here, because it was so far extended that I thought that the likelihood of price, to move lower again seemed quite high. So I took a small risk on the reversal trade up in here, just because there was so much space to the downside that the reward to risk ratio was very appealing. But if I just stick to the software and the ET zones with the trend setups, there's just so much great space and movement this and last week for trading that the reversal trades are not necessarily needed. but I thought that this was just too good to pass up. All right. So anyhow, that's the update on this software from my side. If you're curious, check out FSmethod.com. The course, the software, live webinars are all included for €49 promo price of lifetime access to all the indicators. Okay, so go and grab that if you like. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye. Good trading.